I know you've had a pretty eventful last few months, so thank you for taking the time.
Sure.
You're here to talk about Medium, but we're going to talk about Twitter first.
Sure.
You said in your own Medium post that you've had more conference calls in the last 3 months than you've had in your entire life. So
it may be a slight exaggeration, but it turns out there's a lot of conference calls involved in doing a CEO search.
So how and why did you come to the decision to bring Jack in as permanent CEO?
Well, we thought long and hard about it, obviously, and everyone from the beginning knew that Jack was capable and he had a unique perspective on the company. There's a question of could he do both the Twitter job and the Square job, and so we wanted to see what our options are, and that was our job as a board to look far and wide, and eventually we thought the combination of what Jack brings to the table and what he had already done in the last 3 or 4 months convinced us that he was the best person for the job.
So how do you really feel about the fact that he's doing 2 jobs? I mean, Elon Musk was on stage yesterday saying he doesn't recommend it.
Yeah, well, I don't think Jack would recommend it either from talking to him, but you know, he's got his commitments at Square, and it's not ideal. No one would say this is ideal, that we want anyone's time split, but it didn't change the fact that we still thought, despite that, he was the best choice.
And if your work is not done, you guys want to reformulate the Twitter board and find a new chairman. What are you looking for in a new Twitter board, and particularly in a new chairman?
I think we're just at the beginnings of figuring that out, really, so I can't speak to that too much. We were fully focused on the CEO search for a while, and it wasn't until deciding for sure that Jack was the CEO that we knew what we needed in a board, and he's obviously going to play a big role in it. The chairman and CEO need to have a good relationship.
A lot of attention has been paid in the past to the Ev-Jack relationship. How's it doing now?
It's really well. I'd say it's better than it's been in years. We've come together through this process. I mean, I've joked that Twitter is like our mutual child. So we've come together and we hold its future as our highest priorities, and we see eye to eye on most things when it comes to future of Twitter. How
much do you see yourself working with him on the product going forward?
I'm happy to be helpful where I can. I mean, and I'm fully focused on Medium. I'm not perhaps as good at splitting my time as Jack is, but I will help wherever I can.
So let's talk about Medium. You've got a big event in San Francisco tonight. You're going to unveil something. Give us a clue.
We're going to unveil a few things, and it's a bunch of things. Some of it's product. We've wrapped up a bunch of new features, particularly in our apps. We're releasing new versions of our apps. There's some partnerships that we're announcing at the same time, and then a little bit about our future plans about how to make publishing sustainable on the platform and on the internet. So we're really excited about. But it's a wide collection of stuff.
You guys recently raised $57 million capital.
We did.
What does that get you? What are you going to do with the money?
It gets us time. It gets us momentum. Has been building on Medium a lot this year. There's more publishing every day. There's more reading every day, and really, what that lets us do is extend our runway for a good long while we build the business. That's really the focus.
Google announcing accelerated mobile web pages today. They're working with Twitter on it. What's your take on this? Do you see the potential for Medium to be part of this?
It's great. I mean, it's a user experience focused feature. I think everybody is seeing the same thing, that speed and convenience always win in the end, and that has a lot to do with why we build Medium, because we see if we can build a seamless reading and writing experience that all integrates very nicely, then people are going to use that. That's where they're going to go, versus 1,000 different websites that load slowly, especially on the mobile phone. And so everybody sees that and is creating different solutions toward the same goal.
Somebody recently called Medium the PR newswire for a new generation, somewhat unflatteringly. What was your reaction to that?
Well, it's obviously a short-sighted take on it. Medium's a publishing platform. It gives everybody a voice. It gives individuals a voice. It gives companies and organizations a voice. All those people are publishers on the web now. Millions and millions of websites are basically promotional websites. They will publish on platforms, and a lot of them publish on Medium. It's a small percentage of overall Medium publishing, but obviously it's there. Just like Twitter is full of promotions, YouTube is full of promotions. All major content platforms have a marketing component.
Last quick question. What does success for Twitter and Jack look like in 5 years? 30 seconds.
I mean, Twitter's just getting started in terms of its potential, and I think Jack can unlock that. And really the team that is going to unlock it, and it's going to be much bigger than it is now.